And we're going to stay on the Northwest's healthy obsession with the environment, or more specifically, not ruining it and killing everything, including us. See, recycling is just a part of life here. And I can tell you, I've lived in a bunch of different places, and that is not true everywhere. And it's something that I'm still kind of getting used to. All right, on Friday, I did a bit where I read a long list of essential workers and stopped halfway through to Marco Rubio a bottle of water. And I got a Facebook message from Barbara that said, "Hey, Dan, love what you do. However, you are in Oregon now. Please stop using one-use water bottles." It was a prop, but thanks for keeping me honest. And she's right. We are in Oregon. We celebrate people like Tom McCall, former governor and KGW newsman, who helped us take huge environmentally safe steps forward. Yesterday would have been his 108th birthday, and we remarked on some of his accomplishments like the bottle bill. Afterwards, Stephen sent me this. The story on Tom McCall's creation of the bottle bill reminded me that the traditional bottle return machines have been closed since November, at least the ones I've seen in Portland, related to COVID. Are there any plans to turn them on again? Now, if you don't know, Oregon's bottle bill encourages recycling by giving you 10 cents for every bottle or can you return, which is a lot of money, and it's worked beautifully. But when COVID started, the bottle drop locations at grocery stores closed, and a few state-run places that did stay open had lines like a mile long. But tonight, we have some encouraging news for Stephen and anyone else who is wondering when they can start chipping away at that mountain of cans in their garage that's starting to collect snow at its peak. See, last week, 5 more counties moved into either low or moderate risk status. That means the grocery store locations in those counties must start taking your bottles and cans again as of last Wednesday. So keep in mind, they may have some limited hours, so you should check, but they are back open right now. Counties with extreme or high risk can stay closed if they want. And speaking of doing what you want, Nate had an interesting question that I'm sure a lot of you have been wondering about. Nate asked, "Hey Dan, whatever happened to that plastic bag ban? Ever since last March, I've been getting plastic bags everywhere, from the grocery store to the gas station." Well, first of all, it wasn't really a ban on all plastic bags, just those one-time use plastic bags. Those are those thin bags that pile up in your pantry that you only use to pick up your dog's poop, which I've always found kind of interesting. I mean, not that I want poop everywhere, but isn't it crazy that people get so mad if someone is leaving dog poop in the grass, but not when someone uses a plastic bag to throw it away, considering one will decompose in a matter of weeks and the other takes between 20 and 50 years after suffocating a whale? But Nate's right. The ban on one-time use bags isn't really a thing right now. So here's how it all went down. You can see when the pandemic first started, and we didn't know a whole lot about the virus or how it spreads, people were freaked out about the grocery store. We were running stories on air here on KGW where experts were telling people to wipe down all of your groceries or leave them in the garage for a few hours before unloading them. It was around that time that Oregon relaxed its ban on plastic bags. See, State Rep Janine Solman published an op-ed in the Oregonian in November of last year, and she said now, over 6 months later, grocery stores seem to operate as if there aren't any restrictions on bags at all. Some stores provide thin plastic bags at checkout, others don't charge for paper bags, and some stores won't even allow shoppers to bring their reusable bags inside. We now know more about how COVID-19 spreads, and it's time for Oregon to recommit to the bag ban. Although we are experiencing a difficult and unprecedented time, it is important that our decisions stay grounded in science. Well, we reached back out to her today, and apparently the plastic bag ban has gone like completely off the rails, especially in coastal communities and big box stores like Walmart and Fred Meyer. The state decided to restart that 5-cent bag fee recently. A lot of stores weren't doing it, and stores that don't abide by the plastic bag ban right now or give away free bags in general can be reported and face a $250 fine. To that, Walmart said, "Oh no." One of the biggest hurdles will be re-educating everyone, though, about the rules and why we have these rules in place. And we've already done that once. So that's going to cost more time and more money. So please don't forget, bring that reusable bag.